So give me 1 second. There's some administration work I've suddenly just realised I need to check on. Let me set this timer.
Have fun. You think? Good luck, Tony.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, I got Coke, thanks. We both got. Good.
Do I want to just We'll go for slave one.
Later. What? That for later.
Boost.
Okay, so you can see the list as I set that up to go. We're into the top 8 now, and you're watching Timo Raabe on the left of the table. Look, here we go. Let's just go straight while they're still doing the beginning maneuvers. Timo, huge Timo. We need to get those cases out of the way. Playing Boba Fett with more contraband cybernetics, proton bombs, hull upgrade and slave 1, and Koshka Frost with triple O, proton bombs, rigged cargo chute and hull upgrade. On the other side of the table, we've got Darrall from Brighton playing ZZ Tilo with heroic and advanced optics, Talisan Lintra with heroic and advanced optics, Grius Sonoa with heroic and advanced optics, Ronif Blario with heroic and advanced optics, and the Blue Squadron recruit with heroic. Let me see what I can do. I'm not weird. I need to fix those hull and shield icons so they become a bit more centered. If we quickly pop over to the wrong camera, I meant to go to this one. So in the top 8, we've got Timo playing Scum, Craig Reed playing Scum. Of the 30% of Scum play, the 30% that started the top 52, we're down to 25%. Right? That's how the maths works, isn't it? No, yeah, 25 is 2, yeah. And then you've got Resistance being represented by James Darrall on the camera table. On the Rebels with Paul Shaler placing us against the Republic with Christopher Bengston. That's available over in the Firestorm Firecast channel, so there's a link in the chat for that now. Pop on over there if you want to watch the that matchup. On the other table we've got Craig Reed with Scum playing against Jose Maria Ungaro with the Republic, Rick Ali, Obi-Wan and 2 Arcs. And from Team Spain winning the XTC Championship 2019. And on the other table, Marcus Wilson with First Order against Antonio Vega with First Order. We saw Antonio last round with Von Reg, Revis and 3 Zeta Squadron Survivors. And Marcus is playing 8 TIE FO Swarm.
Not that I wasn't surprised by the no bombs, it's just I wasn't quite ready. Too hard?
Okay, cool. Number 2.
Else. Yeah, we're good. 1, 2.
So just a little one thing for me is obviously I've got 2 Spanish players on the same side of the bracket. I want to see them both, irrespective of the opponents, I want to see them both make it through the semi-final to guarantee a Spaniard in the final. Especially with Ungaro. Ungaro and Nino are 2 of my closest friends. Marcelo is my closest friend. Ungaro and Nino. we go back a long way. Problem is, Nino is actually one of our judges back home in Spain, so he never gets a chance to win the national level tournaments. Okay, now I want to move those bags.
Just checking for a lock. Nope. Well, I have to take something.
Use the, yeah, you got the, you're using your own. Yeah, oh yeah. I think these are just for marking anyway. I never take target locks with assists. Haven't taken one. I think I take one for the entire tournament.
Ready?
Okay, so now the 2 fire sprays facing off against 5 A-wings. And it's going to be an interesting approach for the A-wings. They've got to be aware of those proton bombs coming out the rear of both fire sprays. Actually, you know what? As if I could. Let me see if this. I think most of these cards are from previous wave. I don't think they're the new stuff, are they? Maybe that Ronnie Blauer. Let's see.
You're doing the 5 straight. Could be.
Could be.
If you do the get 2 shots.
What? Absolutely. Sit down. Are you not playing in the hyperspace? Sit down then.
I hope you don't do it.
Introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Robert Haig.
I'm blanking. Have we met before?
For the next turn.
We at tournaments before we sort of said hello.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for joining me.
No, it's all right.
Next
I'm
turn
just trying to get a bit more of a better reference of this
bang
squad,
will fit you
these
better.
squads, because there's a
No,
couple of new
that's why I
upgrades.
said 2
Yep.
turns as well.
On the A-wings. I've not seen this Ronnie Valerio before, and
Yep.
It's quite loose.
ZZ's the broken one.
yeah,
the
well, we all know
underpriced
that.
I lost to both these yesterday.
Yeah.
These are the two that
All
got me out
right,
of the cup.
you played against Timo and James.
Yep.
Oh.
James is squad mate from Brighton,
All right, okay.
which was frustrating. It was my last game,
Which-
and Timo schooled me.
Yeah.
Round 5.
Okay.
Timo does that.
Yeah.
Give me a second here while I try and build this up. So Koshka, add to squad.
And I wish I did.
And then we're going to put in Boba Fett. Where is he? Oh, it's down at the bottom. Oh, I need to switch on hyperspace. Otherwise I'm going to get too many cards. Hyperspace only.
It's still in a good position, so
No,
Does
he's
that
got more.
No.
Let's go with the proton bombs
that's too
first.
far away.
Yeah, if it was a bit closer, maybe.
A bit closer, it would be over there, but
Slave 1. There's the cute crew card is there. More is there. The hull upgrade. Contraband cybernetics.
Yeah, all the toys.
Yeah, it's a lot of points on there. He managed to completely destroy Marcelo last round. Once they stopped speaking, and then Koshka's got triple O,
what? First time, tell the lock.
rigged cargo chute,
First
and
time
a
doing
hull upgrade. So the modification for the hull upgrade, the illicit for the rigged
So
cargo
shooting.
chute,
My 5s.
Yeah, you're 5.
000 as a
I think we just. Ooh, I could do one.
So we've got combat.
Gas cloud.
Might not be able to.
James will
Ooh,
definitely be
good.
pushing to keep it at 2 to range 2, 3.
Yeah.
Or range 2 here. I will take the range 2.
Yeah. I was wondering a little bit there.
Just measuring.
Yeah. You're using your own dice, yeah?
Oh, we can do this. 3 dice, but no, I will take it. I was good.
You asshole. He's going to use his own dice. Okay, blank, hit.
One.
Just one hit.
Simon, for stream it's better to take yours, right?
It's a favour to me if we
Yeah, okay, we will do it. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
We will just use these.
Yeah, they seem pretty hot.
These dice are hot.
Yeah.
Your 5s.
He says they're not bad.
Yeah. Grabbing mine again.
Sorry?
Grabbing mine again.
Yeah, I've not got the new A-wings on this app.
You're happy to
no.
pull that range 2, actually.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely range
Bums.
Six.
No, it's just that I always prefer using this app because it's a lot more visual, makes it easier
yeah.
to check through everything
nice.
quickly.
And easy ability.
But it's
sure.
the guys stopped developing it and it's not.
Tally, I don't think
Ah,
that's
so
shot.
Yeah, it's a shame because it would, in my opinion, it's one of the better ones. Just for like the way it works, it's like a lot of compromises made in the other ones.
Yeah.
Got him. Wow.
Okay, Koska has no shot.
These two lists are so consistent.
Yeah.
My 2 might.
The damage output of the A-wings is 2 dice.
Well, those
two,
the advanced
two,
tactics and the heroic, making sure that you don't even have to worry about blanking out.
Yeah.
It does kind of like push their damage output up a little bit.
Oh, definitely. It's a frustrating list to fly against. I know. I've flown this so many times. I can't crack it. He's just so consistent with it.
So going back to dials anyway. It's going to be interesting now. You've got those 5 A-wings pretty much approaching Bobber.
He will. James will bug out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will keep range.
Okay.
With the purple one, he will. Pretty much all of those will turn away.
Yeah.
They'll all turn away. They'll all rotate backwards.
Okay.
He wants to keep range.
Okay.
Bobber, range 1 is Bobber's sweet spot. It's Korshka's sweet spot.
Yeah.
James will do everything in his power to not let him have anything better than range 2.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. So yeah, because Koshka's ability, when you defend or perform an attack, if the enemy ship is stressed, you may re-roll one of your dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the triple O, at the start of the engagement, enemy ship at range 0 to 1. If you do, you gain 1 calculate token, unless that ship chooses to gain 1 stress token.
Yeah. He's also got the rig cargo chute on the back there.
To just drop out the back. Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you're stressed.
Yeah. Okay, and then with the whole upgrade on both of them, that makes them pretty tanky as well.
Yeah, you've got to put that extra effort in to get the half on them. I'm not sure. Timo yesterday was halved on any one of his ships more than once, maybe twice.
Yeah, I don't think he gave up any points in the last match in the quarterfinal.
No, he definitely didn't give any
So
up
not
with me.
quarterfinal, the top 32. Top 16, I should say.
Yeah. He is a phenomenally good player.
Well, I mean, he won in the same year. He won 2 nationals. Remember that? He won the German national and went and played the Belgian national and won that.
Yeah.
Back in 2018, I believe.
See, in Italy is not stressed, and the blue is not stressed.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Is that Greer at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, the one with the purple base, the purple thing on the base is Greer.
Yep.
And then let's switch over to this table camera and you'll be able to see it up here, okay? So ZZ is the one with the red marker on it.
Yep.
Which is currently the one furthest from the camera.
Yep.
Talisan Linter is the one with the green base just behind her. And purple is Greer Sonel. Blue is Ronif Blario. And the blue squadron recruit is the orange one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to work out if I can get this to work.
I think I am set whenever you are, but in your own time. Quite an important round, I guess.
Okay.
Do you think so?
I guess I've got to edit this. Yeah, because I can't see these cards. So for ZZ Tilo, After you defend or perform an attack, you may spend 1 charge to gain 1 focus or evade token. Refined gyro stabilizers, you can rotate your turret indicator. Oh, thank you. Where am I now? ZZ, okay. Yeah, that's the typical trick for the RZA2. The heroic allows them to re-roll those. Right, this is all of them. Okay.
Yeah,
This isn't the list. This is the list.
it is his list. Yeah.
So how do you get the upgrades though? How do you see upgrades? Oh, it just shows them. That's it though. You can't.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's in the tournament screen on the app. So.
Yeah. Okay. Talisman Linthro. When an enemy ship in your bullseye performs an attack, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, the defender rolls 1 additional die. Refined stabilizers again. Gria Sono. After you fully execute maneuver, you may retake your arc. Ronif Balario. While you defend or perform an attack, if the enemy ship is in another friendly ship's turret, you may spend 1 focus token from that friendly ship. Change one of your focus results to an evade or hit result. And the Blue Squadron recruit. Yeah, it's certainly got an ability. But then, I mean, if you're familiar with him and his list, then that means you can save my bum a lot of the time when I'm not understanding what it is he's doing.
Yeah,
and I can keep track of the scum list pretty easily.
I think
Yeah,
not go too much.
all the upgrades apart from they're all the same in terms of upgrades apart from the initiative 1.
Recruit, yeah.
So they're all optics.
Is it
and
just
they're
he's
all
not
heroic.
got points to put the optics in there? Is it?
Yeah, it just doesn't
So
fit.
it's 199 points, right?
Yeah, just doesn't fit. That's the inexpensive blocker. He's actually playing quite aggressively as James,
Yeah,
which is he's tended to be more on the cagey side against Bobber.
Maybe he's just got used to it this
Yeah,
weekend. He's just played enough, and he's
he's
like, I
trying
can
to
tell.
block
He's taken out quite a few Bobbers this weekend.
And the orange one went towards Bobby. You told me he was going to buck out.
Yeah, he's going aggressive.
Bye, Phil. See you next time.
I was thinking the 1 turn was on the gas.
Phil should start writing a blog about
The 1 death and a blow.
cross stitch or something.
Maybe.
He's not doing it to X-Wing
I
anymore.
don't know if.
Yeah, he's not been he's been hanging around today.
Yeah, he's been around all
playing.
weekend. He was here yesterday as well, but he's not allowed to play
I
anymore.
don't think too, but it's a club.
Happy to give you my opinion. I don't really mind.
I would just go for force. Maybe you
Okay,
block
so
yourself
Bob,
there.
Koshka focuses.
Shit happens, man. 3 here. Those
Those are nice templates.
So Guerrero take.
What are they from?
They are.
Is that buy the same token or something?
Yeah, they'll be by
Yeah.
the same token.
Because they're local to you guys, right?
Yeah,
In
they're
Brighton?
local.
Yeah.
So most
okay.
of us have got the buy the same.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, bit of classic crack.
They're pretty nice stuff.
They're nice.
Fake boost if you don't mind.
Cool.
He's looking to create a kill box there for Bobber.
Yeah.
Which, question of where's Bobber gone? It's probably 1 hard.
Which I hadn't.
If you hadn't, I would have come that way.
Yeah, because Bobber can change his maneuver, right?
yeah,
no,
it's
that's
two.
the old Imperial one.
Oh, it's
That's
a
all
2.
right. He gets the re-rolls at range 1. 2 turn, okay. And right now, Greer's not in a bad position. He's out of arcs, but I'm guessing Bobber's probably going to boost. Even if he boosted, he might probably just get the back of the arc in the rear arc.
Yeah, he'll boost forward,
Oh, he's going forward.
get the arc.
Looks like probably only going to take 1 shot from the Blue Squadron recruit. And he's got that re-roll for having Greer at range 1.
Yeah, and he'll lay into Greer.
ZZ, 210.
Yep, Timo, they had the roll-off, and Timo lost the roll-off, which meant James gave the first player to Timo.
Yeah, Fen really likes having going last if he can.
Chase after
It's
Fen?
Fen. Bobber. Too much Bobber Fen this weekend.
Yeah, but in this case, he's not got that advantage, right? So Bobber's moving before Zizi and Talisan.
Good. No range one here.
So,
we have a shot
looks
here.
like I think he's only got range from the Blue Squadron recruit
my
on Boba,
five is
but
first.
Boba's going to fire on
So
Greer.
used to being first player.
Range
You
1.
can have it if you want.
All
You
good.
could have taken it.
Don't know why I did.
Me neither. Boba
So-
reroll.
That's 3 and a reroll.
Looks like 2 and a crit, and then rerolls for the cock die again and gets blank. So 2 and a crit. Greer rolling and gets evade, focus, blank. Spends a focus, block 2, and take 1.
Your fives have maybe a shot of
Maybe one. Yeah.
It's a fairly
Measure-
average
measure that. I
rollout.
think it's out though.
out.
Yep.
Yeah, Zizi's out of range, but the
So
Blue Squadron
my
recruit.
3. Oh, your 4 has no shot. My 3
Koshka's got range though.
could be
Range
a
two.
range 3 here or a range 3 obstructed here. I'll take the range 3 obstructed.
Fires range 3 obstructed on the Greer Sonal again.
Lock this here as well.
For 2.
There's 2 focuses, gets spent. And there's 2 evades.
My 2.
Very much going for the
I'm pretty sure.
variance there, trying to
Yeah.
look out.
Well, you never know,
Yeah,
right?
oh, yeah,
It's
they-
definitely worth it in that sort of
That's
situation.
all we have
He
There's
plinks
no
one
point
through,
trying to
halves
put
it.
1 damage on the Blue Squadron recruit when you've already got 1 damage on Greer Sonal.
And you might look out.
Yeah,
You
and
half
also
in.
he had the focus token on the Blue Squadron recruit.
Yeah.
Recharge force.
Yeah, it uses the force from Maul to evade that shot, and they
could've
go
been
back to
worse for Greer.
Darrall's.
Could have been a lot worse for Greer.
Wrong button.
And
There we go.
I think positionally it's not bad. Either. Stress here should be gone. Because neither
Yeah,
of these did.
they had no stress.
So, sorry, game state.
Okay. So now, as it stands, Koshka's in a good position because most of them seem to be trying to chase down Boba. But as they're moving as the orange is moving before, I can imagine that orange taking a 2-turn, maybe even boosting in front of her for a block, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he could aim for the block. It's certainly a relatively easy move for him to make, and depending on where Bubba goes.
Right, hang on, I might have just lost connection.
Oh no.
And then I believe I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just rethinking Koshka.
Luckily we managed to get through that. I think sound's working fine. Let me just double check that. We managed to get through that before they finished the planning phase. As the stream app crashed. Yep, it looks like the microphone should be fine.
Hey, back cooking on gas.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say was, I kind of figured like the Blue Squadron recruit taking a free turn into here, maybe even boosting to get himself around here, and being able to try and prevent this channel of movement from Koshka between the asteroids. And Boba there. I think Boba.
He'll probably.
You see,
Whether he bombs.
here's the problem: is that if he bombs, then there's every chance that all of these just turn in towards Koshka this
Yeah.
turn, and the bomb is absolutely useless. What he could do though is he could go for a Talon roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would. Yeah.
Because one way or another, these guys are coming. These three are coming in this kind of a direction or that direction, and he'd still have arc on them either way.
Yeah.
Do you mind to say system phase?
That or he's
instead
gonna
of the
be
bombs? Sorry. It's
one
in
hard
my head-
boost.
It's in my head, it's like causes a weird trigger that makes me want to rethink.
Yeah.
Actually, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's check. Just my
Problem
head,
with
my brain
the
fuzzed
Talon, it
about
locks him into the maneuver, and if James calls it, he's bumped,
focus there.
and not necessarily in a
True,
good,
yeah.
facing the wrong way.
Depending on where Greer ends up.
One hard, two hard, give him options.
Yeah.
Was actually in stress as well. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ron.
He could, with Koshka, take a 2-bank to the right and probably just slot in between those the gas cloud and the asteroid and have a good shot on Greer again.
Yeah. And he potentially, if he turns in with Bobber, and he's got Koshka and Bobber teaming up on Greer.
And he definitely pulled off that maneuver with the Blue Squadron recruit that I was expecting. Yeah. To block Koshka. And I think we're going to see Zizi and Talisan.
There's the 2.
Yeah, 2-bank to the right. Slots in between the 2. Gets a great shot on Greer Sonal when he moves. Or she moves.
Potentially, if he's got a 1 hard on Bobber, he's got Slave 1 to flip it.
Yep.
He could hard 1 to the left. And he almost certainly not taking any return fire if that happens.
Yeah, puts him in a bad position though for the next round.
It's a very predictable position for the next turn.
Nice.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's
Stress from Greer, yeah.
Boost from Koshka.
Speaking of.
That's interesting. I don't know. Okay, it looks like he's taking a 2.
Maybe.
Speed
Close,
turn.
I think.
Yeah.
Mark.
Might just make it through.
Do it from the front. Yeah.
Oh, it's tight.
Should play. Yeah, please.
So makes it through.
Close.
That was an interesting. Is that a mistake from Timo on the boost?
Well, I don't know, because it's still a range 1
He's
shot.
getting the shot.
Yeah, out the rear arc.
I suspect Bobber's is turning, not Talon at this point.
He goes for the boost to get out, try and get out of range 1, but I don't think it's enough.
No, don't think it is.
And now he's stressed, so Koshka gets that re-roll.
Debated blocking that, but
Yeah, I know.
There's the 1 hard. He'll boost round.
poor Greer.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
In a rough spot.
They're almost side by side.
Yeah.
Neat. This is why it's so good.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so the Greer's going down this round.
You wanted to try Koshka, right?
Oh, slow turns.
I tried to, yeah, because I thought you'd come in this way.
Yeah, even I considered a 3-bank that way, but you couldn't. If you stay there, it's blocked, and then I'm fucked because Greer's coming around.
Exactly. Let's do a.
Focus
Then
boost
in
or
the
focus
last
barrel
minute I
roll.
thought Greer would block my 2-bank in, and then I thought, oh, Greer's 4. Perfect.
Yeah, focuses and boosts to the left.
Yeah.
He caught me there. Stress.
Yes.
There's a focus there. Stress there. Tally. 2-bank.
Yes.
And
And focus us.
Certainly going to focus.
Oh, maybe barrel.
Does he
does
roll?
he get a barrel roll? Yeah. If he could barrel roll left.
Try squeak into range 2.
Gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
Sets him up for a better position next round.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah,
Gives him a lot more options.
Second.
You can boost.
There's so much blue on the A-Wing style.
He could boost from there.
Not really.
Yes.
I have range 2 already there, so I'll leave it.
Barrel
Okay.
boost. Or does he boost barrel?
Just barrel rolled for now.
Yeah, so just rearrange 1.
Yep.
So you want to hand him the second stress?
So
Unless I get a calculator.
He's just gone for the barrel roll.
Thank you.
So he used triple O to offer another stress to Greer, or
So Tally will
Koshka
spend
gets a
charge.
calculate token.
Okay.
Bobber looks like he's got a range 2 shot on Greer.
Yep.
So it's 3 against 4.
No modifications. Other than Maul.
2 hits and a blank.
Against his 4.
And there you've got 2 evades.
Yep.
Tally Tally.
Green for days.
Two at Koshka.
Talisan firing on Koshka.
Let's see. Non-obstruction.
Definitely
Oh,
range 2. I think it's parallel, so I can.
Yeah, I even think that I'm a bit up front here.
Range
and
3,
a bit
bullseye.
up there,
I'm happy
Range
with
2
that, then, if
bullseye.
you're happy.
So that triggers
I'm not happy
Tally's
with
ability.
that part.
Yep.
It's game state. So
One blank, one focus, nothing there.
He barreled very much to make sure he got that bullseye off.
Yeah.
Because that now benefits the rest of his shots.
focus 2.
Spends the focus for 2.
Stress
Gets 2
reroll.
evades and a focus. Rerolls
Yeah,
for
just one
stress.
blank west.
So,
Grey.
Grey, yes. Range 1.
To Koshka.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
1 focus, 2
Oh,
blanks.
His dice are cold.
2 blanks there as well.
Yeah, range 1 back. Stress reroll.
1 blank, 1 hit, 1 focus, 2 blanks. Gets a focus.
We've got one more.
1 hit, 2
wait.
focuses. He's got the calculate token.
The range 3 from you. Nope, just 1.
Just 1. And blank evade.
With heroic, it's really unlikely.
There was hardly anything happened on that one.
Yeah.
Range
That's
3
3.
from that guy.
very much against the variance.
I have Boba there at all as well.
My shot.
It's like I've done nothing to even.
No.
Yeah. Just into Koshka then. Hey. And the I2 gets the shots in.
2 hits. 3 evades.
Nicely done. Nicely
All the
done.
other ones were blanks.
Yeah,
So the evades go
And
back.
back to tiles. So Greer didn't actually take that much damage there either.
Yeah, I don't think anybody took anything.
Yeah. So despite getting himself into that really difficult position, didn't come out too bad. However, now you've got the 3 A-wings that are kind of forming up on Koshka on the other side of the rock here. We're kind of in a bit of a difficult position to know which way they're going to go. I would guess maybe you could have Zizi and which is the green one again? Talisan, yeah. Move over here to intercept Koshka,
Yeah.
whilst the other 2, the Green Squadron Recruit and Ronif, move up through the asteroid to intercept Boba.
Maybe. ZZ has to go left. It's far too close to that rock. But
Yeah.
this angle's not really easy to see. He might
Well,
clear
he
it
could,
to go
he could
straight.
go, yeah, if he was, well, obviously Koshka moves first, so he could go for a long straight maneuver. It wouldn't be a good position for him to be in to chase down Koshka, but he could. I think the straight template wouldn't overlap the rock.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say. As long as he's like going free straight, he'll get across that rock. But then
Yeah.
he needs to probably boost and hope for where Koshka's going to be. But I see Koshka doing a hard 2 to the left.
Yeah.
Can probably even block Talisan onto the rock. Oh, not Talisan, sorry. Zizi.
Yeah, I think James would want to be, if he can, block Koshka, turn in.
But the only ship he's got that moves before Koshka is the Blue Squadron and Ronif. Ronif is all the way over here,
Yeah, so he's out of picture.
and the Blue Squadron Recruit is here. So he'd probably have to pull off like a free bank across the void.
Oh, he can't. He's racing the wrong way.
True, yeah. I was looking at it because
Yeah, E-wings aren't that good.
effing magnets is what that problem is.
Koshka's surely going to turn. Hard 1, hard 2.
Koshka's going hard 2, I think. So that sets her up perfectly to block ZZ onto the rock.
Yeah, maybe a hard 1. Blocks ZZ if ZZ banks. Leaves him with Tally.
If he was hard 1, he'd be closer. Wouldn't a hard 2 be better to be able to cover the 2 and the free speed bank from ZZ in this direction? Who's take the hard 2?
Yeah,
Kind of putting himself around about here. I mean, that's like a crude version of it. It's like obviously
Yeah.
that's nowhere near the perspective, but more or less,
Yeah, his perspective's a bit strange.
Like I say, Zizi could go straight. I don't see her taking a turn maneuver. At most, a 2 or a 3 bank. 2 or 3 bank are the most likely maneuvers here for Zizi. But like I say, I feel that if Koshka was to take the 2 turns, she'd probably block Zizi on those on both of those maneuvers.
It blocks more.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
You've got the rig cargo chute, haven't you?
Koshka has.
Is that an action to deploy it, or is it
Yes,
systems?
action.
Action. Thank you.
Suspect Greer will run. He hasn't really got any options for blocking Bobber.
no.
He's going to have to run away. At least maintain an arc.
Can you do that one? I will do the other one.
Oh, there goes the proton. Both protons.
At the same time, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean...
That's a great big stay away from me stick.
Yeah, it definitely shuts down a large area behind Koshka that stops them pursuing Bobber. But I don't see why Bobber dropped his one there.
He's covering the fast here from ZZ.
Yeah, but I don't think she's going to do that because
3 back.
they're both moving before her. I mean, it's like I say, if
just clipped it.
if ZZ was to go 5 straight, I could see it being a good maneuver, but then like you're not able to get back involved in this turn or maybe even the next. One hit on the
Takes a strain.
gas cloud takes a strain. You know, I've got no idea why he dropped the bomb in Basel. I don't think it was a probable, having only 2 of them, I don't think it was probable that ZZ was going to be
Yeah.
in that
But
position.
if he's done the too hard there with Koshka, he's covered pretty much everywhere that he might be.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Someone needs a judge.
Yes. Yeah, you're right, the 2 turn.
Yeah.
It's quite a challenge.
And that's blocked off that 2 or 3 bank from ZZ. So ZZ had to have gone for that. I think that's probably why. If ZZ realised that Koshka was going for a 2 turn, then ZZ's only option was that 5 straight.
3 back, please.
And when does he get the action to drop the cargo chute?
He just focused.
Oh. Wow, that's interesting. Because if you imagine ZZ flying 5 straight, that rig cargo chute on top of it would have been in the perfect place as well.
Yeah. Oh, he did the K.
Okay. Cybernetics was popped to make sure he could still do actions and red maneuvers.
Lock.
Locks Greer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy. 5 straight.
Where did we go?
I can do that for you.
He did the straight. He called it.
Wow. Okay, so definitely 1 damage here for ZZ. I don't see any way of her getting out of this.
He'll barrel roll.
But it won't reach out of range. Barrel roll to the
left.
barrel roll to the left and back. But I don't think he fits because of Koshka.
He was okay, so
I still don't think he'll be far enough away. At most, he's like a base and a half. I don't know.
It'll
We'll see.
be close.
Rotate, I guess.
Rotates
Focus,
arc.
rotate.
I can avoid that bomb.
He's on full health, so he'll
Yeah,
just take the shield.
he's even said he's not going to avoid the bomb.
Tally. With a 1 apparently. I was stressed. So.
It would
See,
appear
that's
he's
to the
made
right.
yeah, it would appear he's made a mistake.
Silly.
He didn't think he'd programmed in that
Really
maneuver.
thought I had 2 in there. Never mind.
He'll focus rotate.
Yeah, but Koshka.
Oh no, he's a white, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bombs.
He appeared to have mistaken. As he flipped
Yeah.
over the dial, he said, "Wait, it looks like I've done a 1."
Shield on ZZ, shield on
Must have thought he was doing a 2.
So,
Boba.
hang on a sec, because they've just taken the shields off on ZZ.
No, I just want to have a calculator on my
Okay,
shields.
no, that's fine. But,
Calculate away.
yeah, those are all fine. And Boba takes a shield as well from the proton bomb.
Boba.
Now, why am I only seeing 3 shield tokens on Boba?
F2.
I think one's like a light blue colour, it's almost invisible. Okay. Okay, 1 hit, 1 crit, 1 blank, and a focus. From Boba on to Greer. Rerolls the blank for another blank.
1 shield down, right?
Uses the
Spends
force from Maul. And 1 focus and 2 blanks.
Crit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spends those and a crit goes through.
And the crit is Fury.
Fuel leak.
No, I wanted direct.
No consequences other than the damage.
I had the
ZZ,
target lock, I'm stupid.
So lucky he wasn't a direct there.
ZZ,
It doesn't matter.
ZZ will go into. I think you could be pretty happy with that.
to
Fuel
reroll,
leak
so
means
I just-
next to nothing
I'm
for
go- I was-
a 2
Yeah,
health
at
anyway.
this stage, yeah.
And optics for free.
So 2 plus the optics makes 3.
Flips back after you defend.
Yeah, you can do it, John. Just put it back. Oh, get it.
ZZ recharges
Blank
the.
and focus. Gets rerolled for another blank. Spends the focus. Was that a calculate? I think it's.
No, they
A
focus.
shield and Koshka's also 2 shields.
Yes.
Koska, 2 shields down.
Can I check range for Tally?
He's perceptive on Koshka, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be range.
You don't have a shot at back.
Oh
So
no,
it's
no,
2 shields
sorry,
down
I
on
didn't rotate, I
Koshka?
was stressed.
Yeah.
And you have no Boba now.
And nothing there, so. Sorry.
Rip.
Griff, range 1,
No, perceptive co-pilot. No.
unmodded.
No. Triple O.
Triple A.
Mods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
1
shield.
fade. Takes another shield on Boba. 2 shields.
Don't
reroll.
apologise to me, apologise to Boba.
Still have your focus. Yeah, Koshka has that 1 shot.
Koshka, range 1 out of the auxiliary arc
Go,
on
oh,
ZZ.
oh.
Gets
Wow.
4 hits after spending a focus. And there's 1 focus and 2
Stand back.
blanks.
Dead.
Dead.
And by ZZ.
Panicked.
Panic pilot crit came out.
That's just made James's job a lot harder.
Yeah.
Region force. Thank you.
I think
Yeah.
you're looking at left turn from Boba.
So it's really well set up
was
there
stressed,
by
was stressed.
Timo to be able to pull ZZ into that gap, drop that
Yeah.
proton
Yeah,
bomb.
just arc back.
Like we said before, he could have even
Very
dropped
rarely
the
done, and it's
rig
only
cargo
supposed to
chute
do
on
with
him
reactions.
Yeah.
to make it even
Yeah,
worse.
sometimes.
But called it really well there, and that's pretty much set ZZ up. Now we've got
Boba is stressed.
Boba
Okay,
stress from his
turn.
K-turn, yes.
Talis and
Automatics
Linter are
left.
facing away from Koshka. Greer Sonal is still alive on the other side of the board, and the Ronif Blario is the one that's heading towards Koshka. Okay, so please do remind everybody that this stream is brought to you thanks to the support I receive over on Patreon. I get about $160 a month over there, which is cool. It's not very much to be able to go to all sorts of places all over Europe every month, though. So every penny I receive over there is greatly received, but it does make it critical for me to be able to make it to these events. So please do consider going over to there. I've dropped a link in the chat now. And feel free to support us however you feel comfortable. Also, there's those Twitch Prime subscriptions, so you can drop those in if you have them. And once again, it's all greatly appreciated, and goes a long way to helping it to be possible for me to go to these events.
For all the videos of your games on
Is that okay?
Patreon? Not Patreon.
On
Twitch?
YouTube, they stay on Twitch, but
You're
like
happy, unhappy.
for certain reasons, because there used to be an option where I could tell it to delete the chat, and it would be fine. But now they don't let me. Now they don't give me that option. I had too many people complain about people being rude in the chat during games,
Right.
And so keeping as the chat being part of the live experience is fine. But like when it stays there afterwards, a lot of people can take it out of context. You know, you're not watching the game as it is, as it's happening. It's the video, and that makes it makes perfect sense in that respect. But it's a bit, you know, sometimes you can get like, why are people saying this, and people get a bit sensitive about that sort of thing. So I purposely the only option I have available to me is to make it so that you can only watch the Twitch stream after the fact when you are subscribed. So you need to use that Twitch Prime subscription to watch it. And that's just my way of trying to making it a little bit harder for people to get a bit sensitive about what gets said in chat. Sometimes it can be warranted, other times it can be a little bit on the borderline of like, you know, it's not like they're particularly criticising you. It's just that they're saying what they would have done better or something like that. And like I say, people get sensitive about it, like saying, "Oh, I wouldn't have done that maneuver," you know. And it's kind of like depends on how you look at it. You can kind of take it as like maybe they said, "I wouldn't have done that maneuver," or maybe they said like, "Oh, I wouldn't have done that maneuver," you know. So it depends on how you look at it. So for that reason, I restrict the playback of the Switch stream, but I do manage to get it published pretty quickly. Depending, I'll probably have it published on Tuesday morning.
Cool.
Straight?
Timo made a fantastic one hard with Korshka.
And slotted her right into that gap.
James clearly thought that was that was going to block.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Boba's going 3 straight. He's stressing, having options.
It's a good idea.
So Boba decides not to clear stress.
He already has the target lock on you.
Yeah.
So he just goes focus.
Listen.
Separatist, there's 2, right?
Remember, that was stress this time.
What is it, Rick?
Cool. Boosting in for the
Bullseye. Yes, please.
Bullseye.
And a focus boost. Thank you.
maybe eating a range 1 shot of Boba. Oh no, I think so. Don't think so.
Maybe. It's going to be close. Alright, Boba then.
No, we have beginning of combat.
Yes.
I'd like to have a calculate.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so triple O gets used.
Oh, there it is.
There's the
Boba.
calculate.
We'll measure that one.
James declining the stress.
You want to judge for
Yeah,
that?
Rick is obviously getting bored. He's coming over and telling me stuff I already know. He's not used to it. I mean, he's been judging for the last year. He's not used to it. He's like, there's not so much to do as when you're playing. Okay, so
Boba,
one
reroll.
blank, one hit, one focus. So a hit and a focus and a blank.
Nothing spent.
It's just one.
Nothing spent.
So 1.
Oh yeah, there was one result. Yeah.
Okay, and
spent.
2 focuses.
Oh,
Spends a focus.
It's okay.
Eventually, Greer will die to refusing to
I
roll
just
in
should
the
have. I know. I just should have.
Greer proving to me
Oh, it was
to be more durable than
So yeah, I was
Zizi.
covered.
yeah.
Wonder
That shouldn't be
who
happening.
Tally will-
Yeah.
Let's see. Tally shoot at this focus token.
Yes. With a target lock as well.
This is where Greer
that tallies.
it rolls filthily
She
good
agrees.
and Boba blanks. No.
Don't need it.
Need it.
Nope. One hit, one crit becomes 2. 2 hits and a crit, right?
Yep.
And 2 blanks.
Boba reroll.
Boba reroll gets another
Nice.
blank.
Hit crit.
So hit crit on Boba.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Oh,
think
points
this is
of
one of the
bullshit.
first times we see that's a
Wounded.
disabled power regulator.
That's not good.
No, it's not. It's a wounded pilot. Yeah, wounded pilot.
So that's action stress.
Yes, actions roll for stress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and range check.
Good. Range check.
And I think it's one of the first times in the top that Timo's lost half points on
Could argue
Bobber.
cocked on that, but
It's one of the
I'll
few
roll
times
the evade
Timo's lost
anyway.
half points
Yeah.
on Bobber all weekend.
Koshka,
Yeah.
do you have anything?
I don't think we have a shot there.
Do you want to measure for tally? I think it's out, but
Yeah, it's out.
yeah. So I'll take the range 1 from Ronith if you're happy that that's in.
Yeah.
So firing range
It is
1 from
definitely.
Ronif on Koshka out the rear arc.
Optics 2.
For 2.
Oh, got him. Well
Leave it
done.
in there.
Yeah.
And they go back to Dials.
Koshka's being very stubborn.
Yeah, Koshka
Yeah.
and Greer being the two ships that just won't take damage. They've got
Yeah.
those special Teflon shield
You probably wouldn't
upgrades
say that.
that just make those laser bolts bounce off.
That's a very lucky bit of shooting there from in that round.
Yeah.
On Bobber. He's kept James in the game at this point.
A bit stressed. Maybe just run the Chris side.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Koshka, we could see the use of the rig cargo shoot from Koshka potentially at 1 forward. Drop the cargo. Just going to hit. Who's that next to him?
It's Ronif Brillo. Brillo? Oh, yeah.
Lario?
Balario, that's it. I didn't see why they had to give those A-Wings more pilots. I think they were doing fine.
They were good before.
Yeah, they were doing fine before. Go ask Bartosz.
Maybe someone owes Bartosz a favour. Yeah, and you can see Koshka 1 forward, drop the rig cargo, Bobber turning in.
So,
What have you got
probably,
on that?
I don't know, but the Blue Squadron recruit not doing much this turn.
Shoot.
Greer continued to harass Bobber. I don't know.
It's been paying off so far.
Yeah. The green one, what's the green one? The green one is Talisan? No. Talisan? Yeah, green one is
double
Talisan.
stressed.
What?
Greer's double stressed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the triple O.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. Not because of triple O.
Ship.
What was it then? I don't know.
What crits? Has he got a crit on him?
He's
Which
got
crit?
he's got the fuel leak.
No.
Remember, he had that
Yeah.
since
it's
the
not,
first combat gauge.
It's not a stress crit.
Excellent players, this is your last call for ace high. If there is anybody remaining who wishes to make
No.
How's he got a second stress?
I'm not sure.
chance.
I believe. I don't think there's anything untoward there. I believe it's a normal
Ah,
stress.
It was one of Timo's stresses from the last
Ah,
round.
right. Okay. It's
That's why.
Whoops. We've got semi-finals coming up soon. And there is at least one player in the top 8 who has told me he does not want to go on any stream, no matter what the circumstances are. So we have to see if he continues through the semi-finals, and then maybe we start getting into situations. And I even asked him, I said, like, what about the finals? Like, going, like, I'm assuming for the finals you'll go, and he'll say, I wouldn't bet on it. And so I'm like, oh dear.
It's left with nothing to do.
Yeah.
What would you do? Find something interesting looking from the other?
Okay, I'm
Other
really
games?
Yeah, I guess that's my only option. I'd like to take him aside and have a quiet word with him and just try and work out if there's anything I can do to belay his
Fears.
yeah.
Dislike.
Yeah, I mean, I know why. We go back away, and I know why. He's not very keen on it, and it's not because it's anything against me personally. We're very good friends, but yeah, he's not quite a fan of the whole idea, and so
Fair enough.
yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes open for that.
Probably a focus boost.
Yeah.
Brings you back into some relevance.
Just checking. Number 2.
No proton bombs left now.
Still in range 1.
This one's going to waste.
Straight boost.
Your 3.
Okay.
Let's go.
Koshka 1 banks to the right.
Gonna focus up and just trade with the blue squadron.
Straight. Give you a wild guess. And then boost towards.
Boosts to the left with Greer.
Okay.
15 minutes, guys.
Yes, clock.
Just under 15 minutes on the clock.
Just don't know if you're looking at that.
Just he was asking, right? Good, Boba.
One hard.
Whoa, 1 turn to the left. And I think he's going to have to stay there or risk eating a bomb.
Yeah,
You've done that
any of
perfectly,
his boosts will
Joanne.
take a bomb.
Yeah.
Exactly out of each bomb. Well done. That's genuinely impressive. Tally?
And in range 1 of Greer.
3 bank, please.
3 bank.
Might bump. It's close. Mark it.
Suspect that's a bump.
Needs to
Pinch
mark.
it.
Yep.
So it's perfectly in.
Nice.
We're at range 0 at
That
the moment.
fits.
So no one can shoot. You have to
Oh.
boost or something like that. We are
It's
touching.
actually touching, is it?
We are touching, but you are not overlapping.
So they're in contact, range 0.
So boost.
So focus,
and
boost forward.
turn. Boost,
Yeah,
rotate, I mean,
burst forward to get that rear arc shot.
Works for 0 to 1, isn't it?
0 to
He'll
1.
have to.
I have a reroll at the moment.
He'll have to rotate.
2 rerolls at
Two
the
rerolls.
moment.
But isn't it? Oh no, it's not Greer.
There's Tally.
We can
Yeah.
shoot at each other at the moment with Talia Boba.
Just working out if the boost rotate. I can't come back with a 2-turn next turn if I do that. I think. I know. If I
Yeah, you can.
I have a bank boost then that way, and then I'll rotate this.
Oh, okay. Bank boost left.
Boost rotate.
And rotate.
Please, thank you.
For stress.
Okay.
Nothing at range 1
That was
here.
a lovely bit of move.
Yeah,
Don't think anyone's getting hit.
and no
Not
bombs,
range 1.
no bomb
That's
damage.
Definitely not range 1.
Yeah.
That's definitely not range 1.
So last of the bombs are gone.
Boba. Yeah.
Barber's got another shot on Greer.
Really range.
Yeah, range 1.
Can he finally kill Greer?
Let's see if he can do it now.
Gets a range 1.
Can do it.
2, 3, and a
Force,
focus.
That's
Spends
an
a
angry
force,
bobber.
gets 4,
Dead anyway, right?
and there they all
So
go.
takes hit crit.
Yeah, he stays there until Talia shot.
Range 1 then.
Yeah, range 1.
No mods.
3.
We need
So
mods.
at least a crit. Yeah, crit. And I have to roll for my focus
Oh yes.
for the wounded pilot
Yeah,
for
we
stress.
forgot that.
Stress for me.
He's stressed from the wounded
Afterwards.
pilot from the action he took before.
And another crit. Disable power regulator.
Disable power regulator.
Koshka.
And just
That'll
that
be
we don't
high in
forget it
2
again.
turns.
Well, if
That
he's
was-
already engaged, so it
Greer now
won't
is
have an
removed.
effect this time.
Grid
Turn.
now is removed.
What it
Target lock
will
gets back,
do
focus gets back,
And all of that as
stress
well.
and crit marker.
Thank you.
I
Is
don't know
it'll
where
probably
this
make
stress
him,
comes from. I think it was cleared somewhere, sometime.
Probably.
Causing problems with his
Koshka.
action, because if he takes the action for the disable power regulator, he'll have to roll for a stress again.
Range 3 into Tally.
Yep.
Koshka firing on Talisan Lintra. Out the rear arc. 2 hits and a
I'll
focus.
be greedy.
Looks like it's 2 crits. 1 hit, 2 crits. After spending the focus.
Heroic.
Heroic.
Gets 4 blanks and heroics. 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
1 evade.
Needed some bait there. Got 1.
At least
That's
got
the shield's
one.
gone.
And gives up half
So your range
points.
2 here.
It's nothing.
Timo now
Don't
takes
think
a
he has
52-point
anything. That
lead.
was rear, yeah. Thank you.
No. And no Koshka.
No way.
So we have this range 2 obstructed there.
Yep.
2 focuses. Become hits. And
Oh,
there's
yeah,
2
you're
evades and a
supposed to reroll.
focus. Gets
Bank
rerolled.
away. Next round.
Going to dials. Okay. So, as it stands, not much damage output for the last few turns for James. Making it a bit more of an uphill struggle here. As he's lost 2 ships now, his damage output has kind of fallen further down.
What's half on Koshka?
Half on Kosh. What do you want to know how much it would
Yeah,
be
what
in
is win
points?
condition?
So Koshka is 89 points, so it'd be 45.
So half on Koshka or all of Bobber? And nothing in return.
Well, if he gets half on Koshka, it's 45 points, and
Oh, no, it's
right
not.
now
It's-
it's 52 points difference.
So yeah, no, it's
needs-
dead Bobber.
He needs to kill Bobber. Which is doable, but
Yeah,
most of
it's
his
only
ships
4.
just aren't in the position to do it.
Anybody of these got hurt? No. Just Tally.
No, just time.
Ten minutes left as well.
Close this, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is.
One good round of shooting could.
Yeah,
take
but
it.
the problem is he
But
could,
he's super consistent,
yeah,
this Bobber.
I mean, he'd need to bring back Blariev. What's his name? Sonif? Ronif Blario. He'd need to come back,
Let's call him
and
Ron.
I think he's too far away right now to be involved in this next turn of combat. We've probably got another 2 or at most 3 turns in the match with like 9 minutes to go.
I'm good.
I'm good when you are. Yeah.
No bombs left.
Left. Blue Squadron Escort, 2 bank.
Okay, 2 bank to the left. Blocks off that 1 turn to the left, but I don't think that's where Koshka was going
Focus.
anyway.
I don't think he can fit.
My
I
2
think she's gonna. I think she's 2 turning to the 2 banking to the
Focus
to
up.
the right.
focus.
He could potentially 1 and drop his rigged.
Rigged cargo chute. It's too far away from there though.
Oh, you moved his head back. It barely moved. It's fine.
Action.
It will. He's checking range. There it goes.
Oh, nice.
You might just catch him.
okay.
It's bigger than you think.
All right.
You've got to get all of it out.
Yeah,
You
true.
can-
Just
can
catches
you
him.
move in from the back?
I'll do that.
If nothing else, if it didn't catch him, it shuts down one of his options next turn.
No, yeah. He's on
Stress,
it.
and I'll roll for the debris.
Yes. Nothing?
Nothing on the debris.
Bubba.
You don't have a 4 anymore?
Yep.
So 1 straight. And going for that boost. So I get an obstruction.
Boosting ensures that the blue squadron has an obstructed
I mean,
shot.
Roll for the
Yeah.
stress again. Because I'm wounded.
Oh, yeah.
Because of
It's
hit.
just
So he gets stressed from the wounded pilot
2 turns.
for taking a target log.
That's a crit, I think. Crit token.
All right.
Straight.
So what was the action?
You boost.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
So range 2 or range 1, what do you want?
Focus rotate.
Focus rotate, range 2.
Yeah, I like having focus.
Why?
Focus.
It's a funny old
Can't
thing.
understand.
And rotates.
But it's missing the bullseye, maybe. Yeah.
It is not.
Well, let's see.
It's just out. Just out.
Range 1.
If you didn't do the boost, it would be.
Yeah. I want to give you a second stress.
Yep. I.
Oh, okay, good.
So 000 on the blue squadron recruit.
No,
Will
I
he
think
take
so.
a second stress?
Cool.
Yes, he
He's
will.
taking the second stress. Just leaving him with a
We
reroll.
have Baba.
Eek.
Range
Two at Tally.
2 at Tally.
Check the bullseye. Don't think. I
So
have
firing out the rear arc on Talisan.
No.
it, even though I want to bend it as much as I want to.
Yeah.
No bullseye.
It's not bendy enough.
But you still have your target lock here.
I do, yeah. Took it and never spent it either.
Tally's still got out.
Yeah, the green target lock's still on Bulba. So 2 focuses and a hit. Gets 1 reroll for the blue squadron recruit at range 1.
First of all, I get an iron token.
Yes, well remembered.
Oh, there's the
Nope,
ion
not
for
really.
engaging with the disable power regulator.
Got one.
There's 1 evade.
Maybe he must have been just out.
Tally, back into
the
you,
reroll.
range 2.
Yeah, range 2. For 1.
1.
1 hit from Talisan and Boba. 2
At least you rolled
evades.
2. Makes me happy.
That could be. Oh, Koshka.
Koshka
Range 1 into.
firing on the green
Obstruction.
blue
Yep.
squadron recruit. I keep thinking, wanting to call them
Magic
green
Tally
squadrons.
No, it's going to be out.
We can check
From
it.
the first
Is that
edition
right?
with the
It's not
A-wing.
even in bullseye.
Stress reroll.
Alright, 1 hit, 1 crit and a focus and a reroll for the blank. 1's hit a
Hit
crit.
crit.
And there's blank, blank, evade and focus.
Does he spend it?
Spends the focus.
So your range
Ronith,
2 at
range 3.
range 3. Is it the gas low? I don't know.
I'll check for you in a second. For both of us. Closest. I don't think so.
No, it's out. Perfect. Unobstructed. Range 3.
So an unobstructed attack from Ronith
2.
on...
Hit hit.
Yeah. And 1 evade, 2 focus, spends the force.
And then range 2, obstruction. 1.
1 hit, crit,
Again! Safe.
and
Ace.
evades.
So region force.
Back to dials. Oof. And yeah, time's ticking down. Timo's way too far. Have I had a double? I've had
There where it
a capital
belongs.
R in Brighton all match.
That is spent.
Yeah, time's ticking down. You've got 3.5 minutes left, roundabout. I think this is probably the last round. And I don't see how James can put enough damage on Boba. With the blue squadron recruit,
He's going to have to go straight. If he wants any actions, anyway.
yeah,
He's double stressed. He's got no actions. Maybe he just turns in.
maybe tries to block Boba. 3 turn to the left. Although I don't know.
Only blocks are slow.
Yeah, only blocks the one straight. And the banks would all clear. 1-2 straights, to say.
I'm happy.
And he's only going to provide him with a reroll if he does that.
Yeah.
Maybe he just bugs out.
Yeah. There's every single option there.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you for joining us. Looks like we got over around 400 viewers, 514 viewers right now. Thank you for joining us with the first Earth stream from the Milton Keynes System Open, largest tournament of the year. 486 players yesterday. We had a top 52 cut this morning from one drop.
I moved that.
And after this, we'll be going through the semi-finals.
Just one roll for the
onto the rock.
for the rock. Yep. Clear one stress.
Takes roll for the asteroid on the blue squadron, no damage.
Safe.
But he's
running.
not shooting.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
2. What was that? Oh, that was something. Yeah, just turn.
Yeah. Everything's fine. That's the obvious maneuver.
2 turn to the left.
Sometimes you've got to do the obvious one.
Rotates
Take.
arc
Yeah.
Focus.
and focus. Koshka.
Focus.
Is it 2 straight? Yeah. Oh no, 2 bank
bank.
to the left.
Over 1.
Well, there goes 1 straight.
Straight.
I get ironed next turn, so I need to have a position where I'm happy with. And that is
Yeah, action.
no shot there from you, no shot there. My action will be target lock,
Get wounded pilot.
on the pilot.
No stress.
No stress from the
Doesn't matter
wounded
because
pilot
I'm
crit this
running
time.
blue iron next round.
Bet he's going to get another ion token when he engages.
Bumping
Oh, there's
the
not going to
ball.
be any more rounds, so
Or
it makes no
passing
difference.
him.
Okay, it's end of
That's
the
time on the round.
Clears.
Oh, kiss.
It's time on the round, guys.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Right, so here we go through to the last round of combat.
Points wise, I think you're up at the moment.
Yes, I am up at the moment.
So
Don't think the boost
I
can
think I have
fit.
to go for it here.
He just focuses.
Focus.
And,
Just focus and hope you whiff.
hopes for
basically.
variance.
Nothing at range 1 of Koshka.
Nope.
No.
So we have a range 1 from Boba into Sally.
Boba firing on
bullseye.
Talasan
I
Lintra.
think I do.
Talasan only got 2 hit points left. Boba gets
Yeah,
1 reroll.
You can check it. If you, I have to announce tally first. I have just a shot on tally, yes. So you can check bullseye for the extra die.
Let me check.
Take a 1. Take a 1, it's enough.
One's enough.
That's a job check.
Judge call on the
Just tally,
bullseye.
click the bullseye.
Yep.
Okay. I think no, but been a good game though.
Whatever happens.
Yeah. It's been really good fun.
Nope, it's not.
Nope.
No bullseye?
No bullseye.
No bullseye
4
there.
against 3.
James really could have done with that.
So 1, 2, 3 and a blank.
Oh no, I will take the target lock.
Hey.
Spends the target lock
Someone's got to spend one.
and
I'm
focus.
greedy force.
Uses
He's
the force
spent
from
force.
Maul.
Half already, so I need 3 paint here.
4
That is
hits.
not 3 paint.
And
So spend it, take 2 and I die, so I just want to spend
I'll
it.
just...
Just leave it and try and get the kill.
Okay, so tally's dead, retaliation
so
shot.
Talasan is dead. She's got the option of returning fire now.
Range 1. Looking for crits here.
But with tally gone
James
now,
needs
you
to
have no
roll
chance to win.
plenty of crits.
But he's not going to get point. He's not going to win the match. He's too far behind on
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, but he wants Bobber off the table.
Reroll.
He'll feel better if he gets
yeah,
Bobber
I
off
guess.
the table.
So it gets 2 through.
You want to do this, or is it? There's no point.
You can do that.
I can't halve you, can
You
I?
can't halve me.
So,
Yeah, no.
let's do it.
Yeah. Game is over. Thank you very much for joining me.
No problem.
I can't remember what your name was.
Robert.
Robert, thank you. I'll go over there and speak to them, and then we'll hopefully be getting ready for the semi-finals soon.
Top 4.
Still,
You can do it.
thank you. No problem, thank you.
Okay, let me see.
Great game. Yeah, it's a really good game.
Timo.
Yep, thank you for joining us.
Timo flying next?
Well, it will be either Christopher Bengston or Paul Schouder.
You're here and I need
So thank you for joining us. We're going to have a quick interview with the players over at the table to make things a little bit easier. Please do remember to support us on Patreon if you are liking what you see, or on Twitch Prime. There's a link in the chat for the Patreon channel. There is no obligation to stay for more than 1 month on Patreon. Please feel free to contribute however much you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I just whiffed a few too many times and he just rolled out a lot. But he flew it magnificently. So. And a great competitor as well. Really, really enjoyable game. That's probably the calmest game I've had all day.